against him. Yeah, so
we were in trouble, big time.
I
JP confirmed it for me.
I know.
I didn't think we were that bad.
Yeah.
I came out fighting in that comp because I knew there was a possibility that I could go up if someone won.
Yeah.
But JP confirmed 100% that you were the initial target. When you won, had that Cindy thing not have happened, I would have gone home. I would have been walking out the door.
Because when Cindy thing happened, you were saved.
Absolutely. Oddly enough, out of everything. Cindy almost made her own bed, unfortunately.
So if those guys were four together, why didn't Bobby just still put you up?
Because they instead tried to sell the idea that the girls were in an alliance.
Yeah.
Right?
To me.
To you. Right? To try to keep you at bay. And that was the whole idea. Then he doesn't have to get blood on his hands, right?
Yeah.
This is Bobby saying he doesn't want to get blood on his hands. The funny thing with Bobby is I didn't figure that he was playing the game either. I didn't think he was. But the more and more I realized when you went inside today after HOH, Bruno, Godfrey, and Greg were talking. And then once you know it, Bobby ended up over there and Godfrey comes back. And they're talking. Fucking Bobby on the bench, completely losing his mind. He wanted Ash to win. He wanted Ash to win because he thinks he's good with Ash.
Yeah. What do you mean lost his mind?
Well, he was just as nervous as someone like Greg, Godfrey, sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
Why though?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I didn't really realize, maybe call me naive, but I didn't realize how much trouble we were in week 1. But apparently we were.
How are we both still here?
I don't know. This is the crazy part. And like, the more and more I talk to people, and we had a conversation a couple days ago where I was like, who do you trust?
Yeah.
You said Sarah, you said B, you said Zach.
Absolutely.
These are all people that I trust too.
JP's growing on me.
I really like JP. JP knows this game.
Yeah.
He can't stand some of the crap that comes out of those guys' mouths.
Yeah.
It like, back home, I'm the kind of person that will stand up to people like that. In this game, I can't. I have to bite my tongue, unfortunately. So instead, I go to the DR and I voice box in there.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand what happened to Cindy in that room. At home, I would have stood up and said, you know what? Like, are you guys, like, why are you two guys ganging up on her?
Yeah.
When we have no idea. And at the end of the day, it wasn't even her. I didn't think for a second it was her.
That broke the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't either.
And right out there, like, in front of everyone.
Yeah, it's
like, bully.
Yeah.
Complete bully. I think we got to be very, very careful. This idea, I think, is a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even know how hard they were saying. The minute you walked in, they were like, Kev has played in everything and has basically essentially won everything. They were like, you didn't win the first POV because Cindy came around and figured out the spin thing, but you had essentially were there. You won the slop off. You won the POV. Boom, you win the HOH. They're like, oh, Kevin's setting records. Kevin's a threat.
Yeah.
And then to Neha and I in the bathroom. Oh, you know, Peely, you know, he's in bed with Peely, you know, today, don't tell me they're not a showmance. He says they're not a showmance, but, you know, he's not going to put her up on the block. We need to take care of these showmances. We need to take care of these showmances. Like, fuck.
The guy's insane.
He's in that job. The sad part about it is he's pulled good people like Bruno in with him. Bruno's a great guy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know how that ended up happening. And I don't know how Bruno doesn't see how bad that is for him. Godfrey did exactly what Greg wanted him to do today.
Yeah.
Jonny, Neha, Jonny, Sarah, Jonny,
Yeah.
or Neha, like,
Yeah.
and had I beat Neha, it would have been the exact same with me instead.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. I know it's a lot.
It's like I'm deciding so much this week. Fuck.
I know it's a lot. I said, like, Neha obviously freaking out because of everything going on.
Yeah.
And she said to me, like, she said to me, like, talk to Kevin. I'm like, Kevin and I talk all the time. We touch base, you know.
Yeah.
I know you and I are on the same page. And I've known that you and I have been in trouble for a while. And
I didn't know to that extent.
I didn't realize to that extent. Honestly, sitting here is when JP confirmed that you were the target. And that's when I was like,
Yeah.
game on. Like,
So if you were in my shoes,
what would... If I was in your shoes, I would put up... If I was you,
Yeah.
having had last week played out the way it did, I'd put Godfrey and Bobby up.
Mm-hmm.
If someone comes down, and it's a very good possibility Bobby will win and pull himself off, you throw Greg up, out he goes. The problem is that leaves Bobby guns ablazing. The other idea that I was thinking for myself
I can't wrap my head around this right now. It's so complex.
The other idea that I had thought that I would do had I have won HOH tonight, I would have put Godfrey and a pawn to be decided. I don't know who exactly I would have thrown up. Ashley or something. Like, I love Ashley. Love her to pieces.
Yeah.
But someone who is so well liked that they're not going to go home,
Yeah.
or a B or something, like someone like that, right?
Yeah.
And I love B, and I wouldn't actually probably do that to her. But someone like that, and expecting, maybe Godfrey wins, maybe he doesn't. We send him over.
Yeah.
But literally, like, we are in trouble if someone like a Bobby, if someone like Godfrey, if someone like Greg wins again. Me, you, Neha, public enemy number one.
Mm-hmm.
And in that order. So either it's Neha and me go on the block, one of us come off, you're the replacement.
Holy shit.
We're in trouble. Like, I've been panicking the last 2 weeks, but I really started panic tonight.
Yeah, just breathe.
I know. So that's why when you won, I was like, oh my God, thank God.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I went to the DR and cried. Like, I'm just
Thank
so
you.
overwhelmed.
Oh my God. There's so much going on in my brain right now.
I know. They were like, maybe we should wait to talk to Kev tomorrow. And I was like,
No, it's a good idea.
let's talk to him now, at least, because Greg is going to come to already talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
And we don't know when the noms are going to be. You don't know when the noms are going to be.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be in a situation where you're left with no information. You know what I mean? I mean, I've always...
So how did JP know I was the target?
Because Greg told him.
God. I gotta go touch base with JP.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, baby. That's big. God.
We can't go home. We can't go home before people like that.
Of course not.
They spew the stuff that they spew. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Of course not. JP, go to bed.
No, he's not. What's that?
Okay, I just want to ask him.
Absolutely.